Welcome to a color compare update on the orange colors. So we've done these orange colors before. We've seen Gryph, Hound orange and Fire Giant orange before, but let's revisit those so you don't have to go back and watch that video if you don't want to. And these are old colors, one from the Army Painter, the Fire Giant orange, and one from Citadel, the Gryph, Hound orange. These are both orange contrast paints that are very similar to each other. They both have good contrast, good coverage, and I'm overall pretty happy with both of them. Now, Citadel has introduced a new thing, this Magmadroth Flame. And a couple of things you're going to notice on the Magmadroth Flame right away. And that is, first, and you can kind of see it, but also I'll tell you as I was painting it on, this has excellent coverage. It just covered right over the underlying white. Now, you will see something interesting, though. If I can get it to focus very up close here, let's see. I can't quite, but you do see a few areas where there's like white areas that have kind of poked through. Those, there was a theory from a commenter on the channel that they might be like bubbles. I think that might be true because I do shake these pretty good, and maybe I don't have to shake them a lot. Though, I will say, if you have certain colors, you will have to shake the sediment off the bottom. Like you see this color here, this Frostheart has this, it gets even worse than that. The white like settles out to the bottom. So I shake these pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't as much, or maybe just a little bit of a touch-up is what you need. But this is a very good coverage, but also very kind of flat color. You notice even in those eyes of the skulls, this is not real dark. And so to call this a contrast paint rather than just a thin regular paint is maybe a little strange. So I don't know if I would really treat it as a contrast paint as I'm painting. So that's the new Magmadroth Flame. Do I like this color? Oh yes, I'm a huge fan of orange colors. I'm always looking for things that cover well, and I like that it's a brighter orange than the other orange that covers well, which of course I have a pot handy of, right? Here it is, the Joe Carroll orange. This stuff covers really well, but is more of a lighter, almost like a sandy tan color orange than this Magmadroth Flame. So the thing I probably will end up using the Magmadroth Flame for is actually just painting flat areas of orange that I'm going to shade later. And then maybe I'll come along with one of these actually to shade it with. I don't know. These give pretty good contrast, pretty good depth there. So might just use that. So there you go. So that's the new orange color. If I owned, none of these, I am going to pick up, definitely one of these two. So the Fire Giant orange, I'd probably get the Army Painter, their big set. If I owned no paint, that's probably the first thing I would buy is the complete set of the Army Painter speed paints, and then I would have it, and I wouldn't have a need to also buy the Gryph Hound orange. Then I would probably also pick up this Magmadroth Flame just because I love the color orange and it has good flat coverage. But again, I would not be using it for a contrast effect. I would probably be shading or washing over it with some kind of appropriate shade that I would have to, try and find. I would have to do a couple of trials of it, so there you go. Alright, well, I hope this was helpful to hear about the new Magmadroth Flame color. Let me know if you're going to be using it and what you have plans to use it for. Love to hear what folks are doing with these different paints. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Let's get gaming.